Hello, Erica. How you doing? What came around, Alexa, play Victory.
Victory by Brenda Waters on Amazon Music.
So this song said,
You're not going to out to this music, but it's loaded.
oh,
What's going on, Buffalo Picker?
God's gonna do it.
Oh, what's that? But how do you pronounce your name? Bradetta? I hope I'm saying it right. I've been waiting for this too. I'm Cheryl McKinley. Hello, how you doing from Tennessee? Come on, put on there where you're from now. I need to know where you're from. Angela Martin, how you doing? True family. Richard Wallace, what's going on? Y'all know I come on a little early to make sure I get everything right. Hey, Florida in the house. Buffalo Picker, Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, Jacob, it's roasting time, man. I didn't watch that crap last night. I was not about to get up no ratings from me. You know I could do that. Kevin, what's going on, cousin? I'm glad you tuned in. Y'all go ahead and hit, everybody on there, go ahead and hit them like buttons so we can continue to do this, because I don't want them talking about we ain't getting no likes. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button for me.
Tell the Lord. Not happy side.
Oh, Bernadette, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
I know it's gonna do it. I know he's gonna do it.
I'm always talking about that ugly baboon, red face. What's going on, Cheryl? You know, I can't stand Donald Trump with them lies. All them lies he told last night, and I didn't even watch it. I just been watching clips just to kind of get a feel what it was. I was not about to get him no love last night. I would never get him any love. Not Donald Trump, not that Republican Party. And the crazy part about it, we just need two people to take over the House again. So Mike Johnson and all of them could be out of there. What's up, Queen? How you doing? We're gonna get a victory real soon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling y'all, we're definitely gonna get a victory soon.
I need a healing.
Hey, York, happy Wednesday, everybody. Beautiful Wednesday. Yeah, we still got a few minutes before we really get started. But you know, I like to come on here and just have fun. Hey, Cornelia, thank you. I'm glad you like, I love this podcast too. Like I told y'all, this is my calling right here. Anybody know me? My cousin Kevin is on here right now. He know me. I'm always talking.
How many of you know anything about living in a small town? You know that in a small town, everybody.
Hey, Alexa.
Everybody.
Alexa, can you play Father, Conspirators?
Here's Father, I'm Coming Home, live by the Canton Spirituals on Amazon Music.
Sophie?
The daddy used to say.
We still got a few minutes before I get started, but man, it's just a blessing to be here on Wednesday. It's a blessing to wake up this morning. Man, y'all just don't know. Every time I turn this thing on and see y'all come up here saying hello to me is just a blessing to me every day. I just want to continue to thank everybody for doing this. Don't forget now, we got See Temptation. Her podcast is going to start off this Sunday. I don't know what time. Is it going to be before me or after me? But we're going to support her too.
Nobody else, but I'm going to always say something about my daddy and my mom.
I don't own the rights to this music, but man, I just have to play this. This is my calm down music.
"1976, a tornado came, blew our house away. We lost everything that we had. A few weeks later, we did a program somewhere down in South Mississippi. I think it was down in Macomb, Mississippi. They wanted to raise an offering for Daddy told him that's all right. Don't worry about it, baby. I never will forget that proud look on Daddy's face when Daddy said, "What I done all I can do. And I can't do no more. What I done all I can do for the 6 years." Daddy said, "Oh, I'm just able to help to folks." He said, "I just want to be able to look up and say, Father,
Oh, my knee doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Salisha, how you doing? I go back to work Sunday night at 2:00 in the morning.
but down here on this earth,
So it's doing good. Thank you for asking about
get it
that.
up sometimes." Listen, I sung with Daddy a long time. I never will forget that other verse that Daddy said. He said,
What's up, cousin? I see my other cousin in Indiana just got on here. I'm glad she can tune in tonight too.
"And my rays have been warm. When I come down to my clothes, take it down. Oh, I won't just want no more. Listen, I just want to be
Well, yeah, we got a lot to talk about tonight, but I didn't watch that State of the Union crap, but I know that I'm glad to see that the Democrats did the same thing that the Republicans did.
I know it
But
won't
guess what? The Republicans got so upset and said it was so embarrassing because the Democrats finally stood up and somebody was protesting what that fool was up there talking about. What's going on, See Temptation?
because I can't do the thing I used to do. I tried to run the other day. Can't run like
See
I used
Temptation,
to.
yes. What's going on? What time is your podcast going to be Sunday? What's going on, classmate Connie? How you doing?
Let's get a little sharp, but you know what? You know what? You know what? When I
Did you put that on the group chat for me, Connie?
I want everything to be all right. I feel good here, y'all.
Yeah, they made him leave the room last night, but I still got to stand up for that brother and tell you, congratulations, boy. I was loving the way he was pointing that cane at Donald Trump. So see, they want to go and censor him right now because he stood up to Donald Trump and nobody else would. So they want to go and censor Al Green right now. But they didn't do that to Martin Taylor Green. Yes, I did. How you doing, Sue? Yeah, we're gonna get all into this in another 2 minutes. Oh no, he wasn't gonna be quiet. He was not gonna be quiet. Well, let me go ahead and say it. Thank y'all for coming in with the True family. Let me go ahead. Lord, thank you for waking us up this morning. Lord, thank you for protecting us. Thank you for watching over us, Lord. Lord, we know that we're going to have a victory real soon because we know what these Republicans is doing is not right. Lord, I don't care how many sellout black people that I be seeing sitting up here giving Donald Trump all this praise. Lord, something has got to be wrong because they are not seeing what we seeing. But Lord, we just ask that you continue to watch over our families, continue to watch over the True family, Lord, and continue to be blessed and give us your grace. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. What's going on, Janice? Oh, but Jesus in y'all. I don't know about y'all, but it getting it hard sometimes. But it's getting heavy sometimes. But who gotta make a way? Who gotta make a way? What is your name? What's going on, True family? This is your boy NateTheTruth. Y'all already know how we get down over here. We got to continue to always be true and tell the truth. Alexa, cancel. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, thanks, Connie. But look at here. I didn't watch that mess last night, and I'm hoping that none of y'all really tuned in to that crap last night because we didn't want to get them no ratings. We did not want to give Donald Trump any ratings at all because, you know, we don't want to do that. I don't want him to have anything. I don't want him to have anything. But no, Al Green, he stood up last night and he showed out. And I am too proud to see how this man was not afraid to speak out against Donald Trump. And that's the best thing that happened. Hey, Susanna. No, I didn't. I was not going to get any pleasure on watching that mess last night. No, I wasn't. We was not about to do that. Can you hear me now? Dwayne, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me right now? Okay, once again, can y'all hear me? Okay, thank you. I had to hit a couple of buttons on this thing. My bad. But no, we was not going to give the Republican Party no grace last night. I wasn't anyway. I would not sit up there and watch this orange face, dirt or diaper ass man sit up there at all. Let me tell y'all something. Donald Trump, I heard, stayed up there for the longest speech ever. He always got to be trying to outdo somebody else. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Good evening, Glenn Brown. Let me tell y'all something. I guarantee you, when Donald Trump got off that podium, I guarantee you that he had shitted and pissed all over himself last night. I'm guaranteeing you that because every time he give a speech, he always does that. I guarantee you that was one stinking ass man when he got off that podium last night. I'm telling y'all, this man is one of the nastiest presidents that you would ever see. And then I'm so sick and tired of everybody. See, let me show you how America is. Think about it. When Michelle Obama was in the White House, we already know Michelle Obama carried herself with class and all that stuff. Now you see all these people sitting up there talking about ain't Melania Trump the most beautiful first lady ever? No, she's not. She's the only first lady that ever was in Playboy magazine. She's the only first lady that ever came from Czechoslovakia or wherever the hell she from. You know, you can't speak no English. You know how she be talking. No, she's not the pretty white woman to me. She's not even white. This is the stuff that trips me out with Donald Trump now. The lady, another lady in his cabinet is from Saudi Arabia. She's not even white, but they carry themselves. She tried to carry herself like a white woman. But it's some lady that his lawyer. That's right. Donald Trump lawyer is from Saudi Arabia. But most people think she's a white lady. She's not white. So I'm tired of these people keep talking about Melania Trump is the most beautiful first lady or whatever. Whatever. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. The Republicans is going to do whatever they can do right now. They don't care. Oh, well, I don't know what's going to happen, but they can right now they can shut the government down. What's up in that? They can shut the government down if you ask me. I don't care right now because see, like I told y'all, I am so tired of seeing all these fake black people coming across this little TikTok feed that I could see, and all they doing is praising Donald Trump. Let me tell y'all something. Please explain to me what Donald Trump has done for Black America, except for that fake Black history he had at the White House. Please explain to me what Donald Trump has done for America. I mean, I'm just for Black America. I'm just trying to figure it out. Because, see, I keep seeing all these peoples out here talking about Donald Trump has done so much for Black America right now. Joe Biden was so bad. Let me tell you something. Before this shit is over, you're going to be wishing Joe Biden was still the president. Hello, Deborah Jenkins. Let me tell y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all right now. All of this is backfiring on them. Don't matter how the news media is going to put it out there like the Republicans it was this. Let me tell y'all something. Hey, Johnny, it was the sorriest thing that you can ever do when you voted these Republicans in. Donald Trump is showing people who he is, but for some odd reason, black people keep trying to act like Donald Trump is for them. You know, I keep seeing this one black lady that shows up every now and then, like I say, on the little TikTok I can watch. And somebody put up there, she was begging people to help pay her bills. And all of a sudden now she this big Donald Trump person, because you know when you black and you doing stuff like this, Donald Trump them do pay you a little money so you could be a black advocate for them, so you can keep talking for him. But let me tell y'all something. If Donald Trump was for black people, why is he taking everything that black people do away? You took Martin Luther King holiday away. You're trying to take affirmative action, which has been gone. Then you're trying to take equal opportunity rights is gone. You're trying to take everything away. You don't want no black engineers in the military no more. You really don't want black nothing in the military, but people don't realize that. Lord have mercy. You mean to tell me he's trying to put his face on the $100 bill? And these idiots will let him do what he do right now. Let them do what they do. Because I'm telling y'all, victory is going to be ours when it's all over. Victory is going to be ours. Trump and them could do whatever they want to do. But as soon as all of these white people get through being upset and they start going into these ballot booths voting for Democrats, I'm telling y'all, this is about to be something that you never seen. I've been telling y'all this, but look, hold up on that. Hold up. Let me ask y'all something. Yep, I told y'all these town hall meetings mean business. Wait a minute. Hold up. Well, they could try to get him a third term, but we're not going to let that happen. Don't forget now, we got the vote coming up in another next year. So we're going to stop all this stuff. We're going to get Mike Johnson and them stupid Republicans is going to be behind the Democrats. So we're going to take over the House. Let's get that out there. Oh, I'm definitely going to keep the truth going, Jennifer. Definitely. Well, I'm not celebrating. Only day I'm going to celebrate for Donald Trump is when they put him 6 feet under. That's the only day I'm gonna throw a party. We are going to throw a party when they put him 6 feet under, whatever they do to him. That's the only time I would celebrate anything got to do with Donald Trump. I don't care nothing about the man. Like I tried to tell y'all don't believe me. This man probably did so much in that diaper last night. I guarantee you, when he was walking away, nobody was probably coming up to Donald Trump really to shake his hand, because they already knew he had shitted on himself last night. I guarantee you he did. I bet you he did. They probably had 3 to 4 depends on this man last night, because they knew he was going to stand up there and act a fool like he did. I didn't watch the lies. I would never watch the lies. But wait a minute. What I want to ask y'all, did y'all hear about the state of Nebraska? Have anybody paid attention about the state of Nebraska? Somebody was on that the other night talking about, do anybody care about the state of Nebraska? Hell no, we don't care about the state of Nebraska. No, we don't care about the state of Nebraska. Why would we care about the state of Nebraska when 98% of the state of Nebraska voted for Donald Trump? Why do we care about the state of Nebraska? Yeah, you bite. She probably did have to call it Uber. She probably didn't want to ride in that Secret Service van with him. She don't too much hang out with him anyway. But no, let's get back to the state of Nebraska. Yeah. Nebraska said they would be broke. The state would end up filing bankruptcy in 6 months. Do y'all understand what that means? The state of Nebraska said they would be filing bankruptcy in about 6 months. 6 months. The state of Nebraska said they'll be filing bankruptcy. And they asking people, do we care about Nebraska? Hell no. See, you F-A-ing and F-O-ing. We kept telling everybody this was going to come out. Okay, think about it. Nebraska voted 98% to be for Donald Trump. Now, if everybody understand, let me say this. Everybody got to understand, Nebraska is a state that's a farming state, cattle ranch state. That's mostly all what they really got in Nebraska is farms and cattle, dairy farms and all that. But Nebraska, you voted for Donald Trump when you know 85% of your workforce was illegal immigrants. Nebraska, listen to me. You voted for Donald Trump and you knew that 85% of your work people was illegal immigrants. So now that Donald Trump has started his deportation, you crying now, Nebraska. You saying peoples is not coming to work. You can't get your crops planted. You can't get your dairy cows milked. You ain't got nobody in your fields to help work your crops and your cows or none of that now, Nebraska. So yes, you're about to go broke. Nebraska, you're about to go broke because you did this to yourself. You voted for your master Donald Trump and he's screwing you now. Now that this man to put 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico, guess what, Nebraska? You're not going to be able to sell your corn. You're not going to be able to sell your soybeans. You really about to start suffering. All of you big farmers that voted for Donald Trump, bend over, touch your toes, because y'all about to get it. You about to get it. You are truly about to get it. See, y'all president decided to raise the tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. So you voted against your own self. So it ain't no sense of crying right now, people. They can stop crying because Donald Trump is going to do what Donald Trump said he's going to do. What's up, Steve? It's just, it's man. All I can tell y'all is what did I tell y'all? Now it's time for everybody. Hey, Patricia, it's time for everybody right now to get you a Costco card. Start doing what you need to do. Don't go to Sam's. We still protesting Walmart and Sam's. But if you got to go, I guess you got to go. But we still protesting Walmart and Sam's. You see, Target is starting to bag their ass up right now. But oh yeah. Did you see Canada? I hate to say this for the people living in Minnesota, Michigan, Maine, and all those upper states by Canada. Did y'all hear what he said? The man in Canada said, you guys is about to pay 25% tariffs on your energy bills. So you understand what that means, right? That your energy bills is about to go up in Michigan, in all Minnesota, Wisconsin, all of you states up there near Canada that Canada give power to, y'all energy bills is about to be raised up a lot. And yes, all American liquor and everything they boxing it up and they about to put that shit. They already done bought it, but they're not going to sell it in Canada. So guess what? American companies is about to lay off more people because your product is not going to be bought. Over $1 billion of liquor and everything else Canada buys every year is not about to be sold over there. So I'm just telling y'all, let me tell you, Donald Trump started this, and now the American people's about to pay for it. Not only that, Mexico is going to do the same thing. The produce, a lot of the produce come out of Mexico. So your lettuce, tomatoes, your carrots, a lot of your onions, and all of that stuff coming out of Mexico, we about to pay more for that. We knew it was coming. I think everybody on here knew we've been talking about this a long time. Now it's about to hit, and it's going to hit hard. So thank you to y'all president. You hear me say y'all president now. I say y'all president. I didn't say my president. Thank you to y'all president for about to fuck up America for real. I'm telling y'all, he is about to mess this country up. But them Republicans last night, I've been watching, that was the best speech ever. Ted Cruz, such a, these are not mine. Ted Cruz, such an ass kisser. He was sitting up there on the news smiling. Donald Trump did the best speech ever. That's Ted Cruz, The same Republican that these damn fools in Texas keep voting in, and he ain't doing shit for the state of Texas. All he doing is kissing Donald Trump ass. A man talked about his wife like a dog, but you still kissing Donald Trump ass. Wow. Please explain that to me. Please explain that to me. But we told y'all these tariffs was coming. We told y'all grocery prices was about to go up. Gas prices about to go up. But see, y'all believe it in Donald Trump. Everybody keeps saying, no, Donald Trump said he's about to lower that. Okay, let's see. I guarantee you by May, let's say, yes, by May, watch how all the prices have went up. Now, I'm about to change subjects real quick. Let me get a drink of this tea real quick. I got to change subjects right now because I'm going to tell y'all, I saw something that really tripped me out. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't watch that mess last night. I wasn't about to give no ratings for that mess at all last night. Hell no. I wouldn't give no channel who had Donald Trump on for them to say he had the biggest speech ever, which I don't believe. They're gonna lie about that. See Temptation, they took your message restricted. Glenn Brown, your message was restricted, so I guess y'all can type it back up there. But listen, let me show y'all how bad the United States rip us off. I don't know if everybody been paying attention, and I'm telling y'all, if I ever get a lot of money, I'm probably going to move to Thailand too. You know, my wife been talking about we need to get out of this country. And I've been watching these peoples in Thailand. Have anybody been paying attention to these peoples in Thailand? Oh yeah, I saw that. You said JD Vance had a Dollar Tree, a Dollar General belt on. Oh yeah, they cheap. They cheap. Yeah, Roland Martin. Oh yeah, I would love to talk to Roland Martin too one day. I would. But have y'all been paying attention to the black people that's moving to Thailand? Let me tell y'all something. I was watching that, and like I said, my wife been telling me that she want to move out of this country one day soon. But the Lord knows if I ever get some money, I might do that. Because in Thailand, the prices of the stuff that we buy in here in Thailand is dirt cheap. You could get a 24 pack of tissue in Thailand for like $7. Everything. You can go over there and spend $45,000 and get a hell of a house in Thailand. The reason I'm saying this because I've been watching this. It's a lot of black people moving to Thailand. I mean, black families is leaving the United States, going over to Thailand right now and living the life. They don't need a car because everything is in that area. And I was looking up, and I'm not going to lie, I was Googling some prices of houses in Thailand. You can go get a 4-bedroom house over in Thailand. It might cost you, I don't know, whatever kind of money they got, 200 some thousand of their money, but it really ain't but like a $80,000 to $90,000 of our money. I'm telling you, if you ain't paying attention, start watching and see how many black people, ladies and gentlemen, is moving to Thailand. Now, they did say you got to understand when you get to Thailand that if you got a job, if you got a job working on a computer, you good. You got to have health care when you go to Thailand too. But I'm just being honest. Hey, Dwayne, I'm just being honest, y'all. A lot of black people are leaving the United States, moving to Thailand, moving to other countries, other parts of the world. And if you got a little money, you can buy a real nice house. And you can live it up over there. You know, I mean, these are young black people going to Thailand that's moving over there. You know, I got a feeling I don't want to move over there where it's going to be too many because you know how we act. When there's get too many of us in one spot, we don't know how to act. But over there, you're in a different country. You got different laws. You got different rules. So you probably better act right when you move over there. But I just wanted to put that out there to you guys that a lot of Americans, black Americans, have started moving to Thailand, Japan, different parts of this world where it's really even cheaper to live than what it is in America. So it's a lot going on. Yeah, it's you're right. It's a lot going on. You know, America is not where we need to be right now. Yeah, you're right. Free health care if you move into the right part of the country. And if you live, I mean, Canada do have high taxes, but let me explain y'all something about Canada. Like, I think I told y'all this before, and I told y'all when I tell y'all something, I'm gonna tell you because I did the research, and I've been to Canada. I used to go to work in Canada a lot. If you move to Canada and you give up your rights and become a Canadian citizen, it's not cheap in Canada. I'm not going to lie. Canada is expensive, but if you're a young couple, a young black couple, and you decide to move to Canada right now and give up your American citizenship, and you don't have no kids, and you want to go to Canada to start a family, you're going to get free health care in Canada. The only thing that you got to pay for in Canada is your prescription medicine. I don't know if Canada will take us. I know I saw that. They living their best life right now in Thailand. But let me finish what I was saying about Canada. If you move to Canada right now and you're a young couple and you start having babies, like I told y'all before, Canada will pay, if you give up your American citizenship, Canada will give you $500 for every baby that you have every month until that child turns 18 years old. Don't ask me how they do it. I just know they do. When I used to go over there and work, they was telling me that. If you move to Canada and become a Canadian citizen and you and your wife go over there and start having babies, you can get $500 a month for 18 years. And if you got 10 kids, think about it. That's $5,000 a month for 18 years. You're going to live good. Yeah, Trump ain't nothing but a joke. You know, that orange face, two-paid hell son of a bitch ain't no good. He ain't no good. But, ladies and gentlemen, what we need to start worrying about again is it's coming, and they keep trying to. I see a lot of people say, "Oh, well, what's up, Sasha? This is what a lot of people are saying. Oh, the Democrats voted against no tax on overtime, no tax on tips. The Democrats voted against that. Let me tell y'all something. That's not even in the bill. I don't understand why these black people keep saying that. That's not even in the bill. They are not, you going to get taxed. They want their money. This is a campaign thing that Donald Trump used to make y'all come and vote for him. You know damn well that ain't even in the Republicans' bill about no taxes. That's not even in the bill, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just being honest. It's not. You going to be taxed. Stop believing Donald Trump now with these lies. What's up, Tony? Stop believing Donald Trump with these lies. That's all they telling y'all is a bunch of lies, people. Do y'all understand? Donald Trump been lying ever since he was born. Hey, Franchetta, he been lying ever since he was born. Stop believing in them. We got to start, listen, I keep trying to tell y'all. Wow. Are you serious? I'm talking to Steve right now. Wow. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on in this country right now. You know, jobs is laying off people. Thousands and thousands of people. Oh, Jasmine Crockett did walk out, which every damn Democrat should, when they told Al Green he had to leave, every damn Democrat should have got up and walked out. Bernie Sanders got up and walked out too. Every last Democrat should have thrown up the middle finger, told Donald Trump, fuck you, and walked out. I'm just saying, that's what every Democrat, if I was in Congress, I would have got up and said, man, I don't want to hear this bullshit, and walked out. They could have censored me all day long. It still ain't going to stop me from talking. You could say, oh, Nate, you censored. I'm still going to run my mouth. Marjorie Taylor Greene did it. You ain't say shit to her, so you ain't going to say nothing to me. It is not even a middle class no more. Donald Trump now is doing everything for the rich. They don't care now about us. They doing everything for the rich. And him and Elon Musk, that's another one. Lord have mercy. Elon Musk looked like somebody ran over his face with a bulldozer. That man looked really retarded to me. And I'm sorry about saying the word retarded, but that's the way he looked. But Elon Musk is losing a lot of money right now. Elon Musk is losing billions of dollars. Ain't nobody buying them damn ugly ass Teslas. Every time I see a black person in a Tesla, I just want to ask them, are you dumb or stupid? Are you dumb or stupid? Go if you're gonna buy an electric car, go buy one from Hyundai. Go buy one from GM. Go buy one from anywhere. Why would you buy this man car? Take that shit back. You don't need to be riding around in no damn Tesla. Do y'all understand? When you buy this Tesla, Elon Musk is the only one control Tesla. If that man tell them to stop making tires for Tesla, stop making parts for Tesla, you just got a car that you can't even drive. Al Green shouldn't accept no punishment. Punishment for what? For speaking up the truth? Let me say, like I said, every damn Democrat last night should have got up and walked out. Every damn Democrat. Well, okay, y'all see what Patricia just put up there? Elon Musk is about to get the FAA a contract with his Starlink company. Let me tell y'all something. Don't get in no goddamn airplanes right now. That's why Canada said they are canceling Starlink altogether coming in the Canadian land. Do not get in no airplane right now. This is what Elon Musk did all of this stuff for. Elon Musk fired so many FAA people. Why do you think it's been so many close calls in these airplanes? This is Elon Musk want to get the contract so that his people could be doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, stay y'all ass out of these airplanes right now. It's not safe. Oh yeah, I'm glad that he lost all that in Germany. I'm glad. Don't be on Starlink. Get rid of it. Stay out of these airplanes. Well, like I said, I don't know how to get in touch with these people, but my belief is this. You stand together, and they all should have walked out together. Yeah, I saw that about a black company. Well, you know they're going to try to destroy that, but it is a black company coming out with their own version of electric cars. But one thing about this, if you're a black company coming out with that, you got to have your prices so people could buy your cars. If your electric car is going to be the same price as Elon Musk, then you wasting your time. Oh yeah, the plan is for Elon Musk to take over the government, but like I said, that's now. Soon as we get Democrats in there, all those contracts is canceled. I guarantee you. I'm not on T-Mobile, and if you're on T-Mobile, you better start changing your phone company because if Starlink is part of Elon Musk, you better get out of there. I'm telling y'all, this shit is real. I'm trying to be honest with y'all. A lot of this stuff is going on is real. This is scary because they almost want airplanes to crash after they fired all these people. And so that'll give them the opportunity, Donald Trump, to give Elon Musk the contract. See, it wasn't never about saving money, people. It was about getting his peoples in there to give contracts to. Also, you saying that if you're T-Mobile wants you to download Starlink. Yes, you better refuse to download that. Don't put that shit on your phone. Do not put that shit on your phone. Yes, and I'm just saying, Elon Musk just bought something else, and I'm trying to think what they said he just bought. But it's a scam. It's a ripoff. This is what Donald Trump did. But like I said, I'm mad at the American people. I'm mad at the American people. Like I've been telling y'all, all of you people who did this, now you regretting it. Who? Social Security is buying Verizon? So they're going to take Social Security money, you saying, and buy Verizon? You don't know what's about to happen in this government. But I can tell you this, a lot of y'all elderly people that's depending on these Social Security checks and stuff, from what I understand, they might be coming late. Sooner or later, they might be coming late. Your Social Security, it might be coming late. Well, everybody need to find out what's going on. Somebody said explain that and that about Social Security, but everybody need to find out what's going on. People, didn't I tell y'all pay attention to what's going on around you? I ain't not been saying that shit. It is so much going on in this country right now. It's scary. Donald Trump is doing everything they can to destroy this country. Yeah. Listen, let me tell you something. That little boy last night. Oh, you said that wrong. Okay, that little boy last night that they said had brain cancer. Prayers go out to him. But Donald Trump used that as a stunt because you see the boy daddy wasn't American, right? You see the little boy daddy was not a white dude or a black dude, right? They used that as a stunt last night. That punk ass guy getting up hugging that little boy like that wasn't nothing but a stunt. Then they still trying to use this lady, her daughter got killed in they using this lady that her daughter got killed. They keep talking about that. God damn it. Talk about all the black kids that got killed. Talk about all the other white kids that have been killed. Stop using these high profile cases to prop it up to make yourself look good. Stop doing that. So what it is, Annette just said, Elon Musk is trying to buy Verizon. Ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk is trying to buy Verizon. Once Elon Musk take over all the cell phone companies, then he can shut them down when he get ready. Go ahead. If you own Verizon, you better start getting ready to switch because Elon Musk take it over. It's going to be something. This man is trying to take over everything. But you know what? He's not spending his money. He's going to spend the American people money. That's why he's taking over the Treasury Department. So if he buy Verizon, I guarantee you he ain't spending none of his money. He going to be spending y'all money. Y'all taxpayers' money to buy Verizon. This is all the scheme and a plan, people. Pay attention. This is all the scheme and a plan. What they doing. This is what he's doing. Why you think he got his cronies, 20-year-old kids, but they own servers, they own computers up in the Treasury Department? Yeah, but you know what? If she didn't want her daughter to use in political, she would have stayed her punk ass at home the other night. She would have stayed her punk ass at home the other night if she didn't want Donald Trump to use her and her family as a pod to be talking about these Mexican people. These motherfucking Mexican peoples ain't doing no more than what the black and white peoples are doing. Shit, they just had a white man killed a black dude up in Fort Worth area for riding a four-wheeler. Is they publicizing that? But soon as a Mexican dude killed this young white girl, oh, this a big old thing here. This big. Oh, fuck that. If the white man shot a black dude for riding a four-wheeler, the black dude didn't have a gun and then why that ain't being publicized? But you keep talking about these Mexican people who right now I'm glad to see what they're doing. I am truly glad to see what the Mexican peoples are doing. If you think I'm lying, ask Nebraska what's going on. Ask California what's going on. Ask Texas what's going on. Because when these peoples are not showing up to work, guess what? Fucking these companies up. So keep going after the Mexican people, and they keep staying at home. It shows you that you're going to need them. But no, Donald Trump said those are the black jobs. See, those are the black jobs that he wants y'all black people to go do. To work on the farms, to help milk the cows, to go out there and drive the tractors, to go out there and pick the vegetables out the fields. Those the black jobs. See, he want to run all the Mexicans away, but ain't no niggas going out there to do that. If you paying $40 an hour, you might get some niggas out there then. But if you talking about paying a nigga $8 or $10 an hour to go out in that field, that ain't about to happen. So I'm glad to see what the Mexicans are doing. I'm happy that they're doing that to them. Because guess what? It's fine and dandy. But see, the Mexican people brought this on theirself. And the white people, farmers, brought this on theirself. Because y'all believe that this orange-faced baboon looking ass Donald Trump. So guess what? This is what you get. A lot of companies is going to hurt. Don't forget now, I think it's starting March the 7th or whatever, you're supposed to boycott Amazon. So if you're going to order anything off Amazon, do it now. Don't order. We're going to boycott Amazon for 1 week. We want Amazon to lose at least $7 to $10 billion in those 7 days. Well, we know black folks ain't going out to no fields, but I'm just saying, this is what's going on. Nebraska is about to pay the most price ever for a state. The state is going to have to file for bankruptcy. Do you understand what that means? The state is going to have to file for bankruptcy. Don't nobody want to be in that flat ass land out there in Nebraska, no way. So all that empty land they got, and now these peoples ain't going to work, those peoples are crying like babies out there. Good for you. This is how you voted for it. Who you voting for? I'm voting for Donald Trump. Donald Trump gonna make America great again. So I'm gonna go vote for Donald Trump. That woman don't know what she gonna be doing. That black woman shouldn't even be running. This is a white man land. And I'm voting for Donald J. Trump because he's gonna make America great again. Now your punk ass sitting in the house crying because you losing $10,000 a damn night. What's up, D. Harper? You sitting up there losing all this damn money, but y'all thought it was good. Y'all said Donald Trump gonna make America great again. And he is, ain't he? Now all the farmers and that soybean farmers and the corn farmers, all them peoples out there in Nebraska can't get their shit picked. They can't sell it to Canada no more because it's going to cost too much. They can't sell it to China no more because it's going to cost too much. You about to lose your farm. You are about to lose your farm. So guess what? It's about to be a lot of foreclosures. You right, Buffalo Pickle. It's about to be a lot of foreclosures in Nebraska. You'll be able to go out there and buy $1 million house in Nebraska for $100,000 right now. That's what you're going to be able to go do. Over there in Washington, D.C., a lot of people have put their house on the market in Washington, D.C. because you fired all those damn federal workers. Everybody is moving out of Washington, D.C. right now. See, y'all got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to what's going on around you. I'm telling y'all, this is big. Donald Trump is showing everybody how he's going to destroy this country. Not only that, I got to say, I give it up again for the state of Vermont, for those people sticking together, running J.D. Vance and his ugly ass wife out of there. I have to say, I appreciate these people for doing their jobs, standing up. Now I want to say this. All of these protests that I'm seeing all over America, all of these protests, you should have been doing that when you went to vote. See, it's too late to protest now. It's too late to protest now. You done put the man is in the White House. But if you had took your ass to the voting booth and voted for Miss Harris, then you wouldn't be going through all this shit. Nebraska wouldn't be going through all this shit. You see what I'm saying? Nebraska, if you had voted for the black woman, you wouldn't be talking about you going to be broke in 90 days. You wouldn't be talking about you had to do this. If all of you federal workers had went to the polls and voted for the black woman, you probably would still have your job. You probably would still have your damn job. But no, y'all said Donald Trump is going to make America great again. And you ain't got your goddamn job and you voted for Donald Trump. I be damn. Do y'all understand? I love it. I love it. I love it. I do. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. I found the piece that I need so I can take phone calls. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to have that so I can be getting phone calls. So you could be live on the air. So we could be talking. You right about that. In a couple of weeks. I see temptation. I agree with you 100%. You should have been protesting that Donald Trump's name should not have been on the ballot box. Too late to protest. I'm telling y'all right now, stop all this goddamn protesting because you should have did that before you voted for this man. I'm going to be honest with you. Can I be honest with y'all? Can I be truly honest with y'all? I'm just asking a question. Can I be truly honest with y'all? I got to be honest with y'all. I'm just waiting on somebody to tell me to be honest. When I see that somebody tell me to be honest, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Okay, there you go. I'm going to be totally honest with y'all. Ask me, do I give a fuck about these people losing their jobs? Hell no. I don't care. You want me to tell you why I don't care? Because we was trying to tell y'all dumbasses before you went into the voting booth and started voting for Donald Trump. You sat up there and you believed all his lies, and now y'all still sitting up here crying about you ain't got no job. We tried to tell the veterans. Some of y'all went to war for this country. Some of y'all lost legs and arms and your sight and hearing and everything for this country. I told y'all, you right. That's why I got my told y'all t-shirt on. I told y'all that this man was gonna backfire on y'all, and he did. So don't get mad. You should have listened. But you thought that he's gonna make America great again. Yeah, boy. That's all y'all was talking about. Y'all was all bragging about it. You thought Donald Trump was better than 2 sliced breads. You thought Donald Trump was the savior. This is what y'all thought. Well, Tony, let me tell you something. I'm disappointed that all the Democrats didn't get up and walk out. But I am proud of the Democrats when they had their signs, when they was kept putting up signs saying stop lying. I am proud of that. But I think all the Democrats should have got up and walked out last night. I believe they should have got up and walked out. But I'm just saying, everybody want to sit up here and say, I feel sorry for these fucking federal workers. I don't feel sorry for you because you know what? You lost your job because you voted for a man that put a private citizens to be over you and start going through there firing you guys, private citizens that he's not even American. He wasn't born in America, but he put him over you. So now you want to holler and whoop and cry and want to be all on the news talking about you didn't think Donald Trump would do that to you because you voted for him. Oh, well, you thought it was just going to happen to the black and the brown people, right? I think that's what you thought. You thought that it was going to just happen to the Mexicans and the blacks. You didn't think it was going to happen to you because you was a white dude. You was a white lady. You was fooled. You were bamboozled. You was bamboozled. I told y'all that what was going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. I told y'all it was going to happen. Didn't nobody want to believe me? Didn't nobody want to believe Michelle Obama when she told y'all on that stage that if Donald Trump win, you would never have the same America again? You would never have that same America. Michelle Obama told y'all that. But because she was a woman, I'm going to say this, because she was a strong black woman, y'all didn't want to listen. But these sellout black people still running around here talking about Donald Trump is doing a good job. Please explain to me what good job Donald Trump doing. Because when he get to cutting this Social Security checks, and your mama and your grandmama got to call you every month for $300 or $400 to help pay her bills, what you gonna say then? My mama, I ain't got no more money. I ain't got no more money. What happened to your Social Security check? Your president cut it. That's what she gonna tell him. Well, you know what? Let me say this. They should have been on Roland Martin's show, or they could come to my show. I don't care what we do. We just got to keep fighting. We got to keep fighting, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing else to say. We have to keep fighting. We got to keep fighting, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going to be a strong, listen, the Republican people right now are fighting. The Republicans are fighting. Town hall meetings, like I told y'all, pay attention to the town halls meetings. They fighting. Some people just would never change, ladies and gentlemen. Some black people, some white people, they would never change. When you got white people running around here trying to act like black people running around here trying to act like they white, running up behind Donald Trump, you just can't change them. Trump is going to feed the rich people. Trump is going to take care of the rich people. Trump don't care nothing about nobody else. So no matter how many of these poor peoples in Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi, West Virginia, no matter how these poor people voted, they voted for Donald Trump. And now, watch what I tell you. I'm going to say in the next 2 to 3 months, watch what I tell you. A lot of these hospitals in the rural areas in these states is going to start closing down because they're not going to give them the money. A lot of hospitals is going to start closing down. You watch what I tell you, and then y'all going to come back and say, damn, how did you know that? Watch what I tell you. Once they start cutting Medicaid, once they start cutting Social Security, once they start cutting these food stamps, what's going to save them? What's going to save them? A lot of elderly people is not going to make it going 70 miles to a hospital. This is what they want. Shit, Donald Trump got one foot in the grave, but he don't care about the rest of the elderly people. He don't care. Ladies and gentlemen, this man do not care about nobody but the rich. Sad to say, man, but I blame the American people. You say you got a piece of a hospital, huh? That little piece of a hospital, they probably going to close it down. Well, y'all can call y'all officials. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this. I think I'm going to try to go to one of these town hall meetings one night if I can, if it's early and I can get in there when a Republican is coming to speak. I want to go there and see for myself how these people are acting. Because we all need to try to attend a town hall meeting for the first time. If I ain't never been to one, but I want to go now because I want to see what these Republican peoples are talking about. Excuse me. I see them all over Facebook and everywhere else talking. I see them on the news being upset, like out there in Montana, out there in Wyoming, up in Georgia, Alabama, Texas. I see these people's upset. But who in the hell thought somebody in Montana would be mad at their Republican senator or congressman? Montana? Wyoming? Who thought these people would be upset? But see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. it's going to affect the small towns in those states like it's going to affect everybody else. And these people know that. And these people still trying to defend Donald Shitty Pants Trump. They still trying to defend this man. But guess what? 2026 is coming. All you got to do is get out and vote. And make sure you vote. And make sure you try to, if they don't want cell phones out there, but we got to take a picture of our thing because they cheated this race for the presidency. So they might try to cheat again. But with all these white people going to the polls, and 90% of them is going to vote for the Democrats because they want their stuff restored. They want their life back. They trying to get rid of these Osara Republicans. I've been listening. No, they ain't going to vote Republican. I'm going to tell you right now. These people's already told them, you will not have your job back. Let me tell you something right now. White people, when they fed up with you, they fed up with you. And I got a feeling a lot of these Republican people that I've been watching, they've been calling them out. And they've been letting them know. They told them, you won't get your job back. This is it for you. So they're going to vote. Like I said, this is about to be the biggest Democrat thing you ever seen. Watch what I tell you. The Democrats about to sweep these little 3 or 4 places, these governors, and please, ladies and gentlemen, please, anybody that live in Florida, please do not let that nigga down there win. Get out and campaign in your neighborhood. Do not let that nigga down there win. Please do not let him win. I don't know. They might still vote Republican, but I don't think so. I'm telling y'all, you about to see something. It's going to be some Republicans going to vote Republican, yes. But you about to see a lot of these people, votes about to change. Because wait till the cuts start. That's all I'm going to say. Wait till the cuts and stuff start. Wait till the prices start going up. You're going to see. Once these prices start going up, a lot of these Republicans, it was a lot this time voted for Democrats. And I think it's going to be even more next time. But we have to stand up and fight. I don't know if everybody's still on here, but I'm telling you, we got to stand up and fight. You know, and I'm going to say this. I listen to Farrakhan sometime, but I don't know which way Farrakhan going. You know, I listen to him, but sometimes he's like he with Donald Trump. Then sometimes he's like he's not with Donald Trump. So I don't know. I don't know which way he's going. I don't know. Yeah, them chickens coming home to roost, sweetheart. Oh, yeah, baby. They coming home to roost. When I tell you these Republicans are getting tired, they're getting tired. But like I said, I listen to Farrakhan sometime, and sometime I think he likes Donald Trump being the president, and then sometime I think he don't like Donald. I don't know. Somebody asked me that one day too. They's like, what you think Farrakhan would say? I don't know. I can't read Farrakhan because 1 minute he against him, 1 minute he for him. I don't know, people. I don't know. I have no idea. But all I can tell you, one person is going to be always against him. I'm going to raise my hand to that. It's me. I'm going to raise my hand as that is me. Oh, yeah, I saw that. You're right, Connie. I saw that Senator Roger Marshall walked out of that town hall meeting because the veterans asked him a question. What I've been saying? What I've been saying? What have I been saying? These Republicans didn't give a damn about the veterans. And now the veterans see for themselves. We've been telling them that. They sit up there and listen to Donald Trump. Donald Trump called them cowards in the military. He done got rid of all the true generals in the military. Do y'all really think this man really give a damn about these veterans? These veterans been suffering in this country since World War I. It's been since World War I. The United States never take care of their wounded and the veterans. They never do nothing for the veterans in this country. Look how many homeless veterans we got right now. Look how many people came back from these wars and committed suicide because the United States don't give a fuck. If you go over there and lose your life, they don't give a fuck. Just be honest, ladies and gentlemen. They don't fucking care. All these veterans, people that had these federal jobs, they let them go too. They don't care. These people have been wounded, but they still got up every morning to go to work. And now they come back and get fired. They don't care about these veterans people. Why do you think these veterans commit suicide so much? Because their minds is messed up. You done went over to a war. You done killed people. You done saw people die. You come back to the United States, you ain't even got a fucking job. You ain't got a house. You ain't got shit. I mean, just be real. I'm sorry, but I got to be real about this. And then one day I was arguing with somebody who was a veteran, and all they was like, well, I get my check every month. I get my check every month. Standing up in my face talking about they get their check every month and the government is going to take care of them. Yeah, right. Do you really think this government care about the veterans? You think you might have got a raise when Joe Biden was president, but I guarantee you ain't finna get no raise in your check while Donald Trump is president. What you about to get is cut. You about to be cut of some of your things that the Democrats and everybody fought for. Now, let me say this. The military, I see you say it's a waste of time, right? See some takes, but to me, I look at the military like this. If you got some kids that just want to go and get the military benefits to go to college, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. But if you're going to go get a skill in the military, I ain't mad at you. But to go and be in special forces or to be in the infantry units, you have a problem with yourself. Now, if you're going on a Navy ship and you want to learn how to be an aircraft controller, bringing in the jets and stuff on the Navy ship, so when you leave the Navy, you can go right to an airport and get a good job, I ain't mad at you. If you want to go be an engineer and know how to build bridges or roads and stuff like that in the military and come out and open up your own company, I ain't mad at you. But don't go nowhere where you're going to be in the infantry to go get yourself killed for this stupid ass country. No, don't be, Talisha, don't be mad at your son because he went in there. He went in there for a reason. He went in there for a reason. Let him go. Just pray for your son. What did he go in there for, Talisha? Your son went to the military. What did he go in there for? Did he go in there to drive trucks? Did he go in there to be a computer person? What did he go in the army for? What did he go in the military for? I'm not against the military. I'm just against this president right here. I'm against this president being over the military after he called them cowards, after he was a draft dodger. That's what I'm against. He's in the army branch, but what is this? What did he go in there for? What job title did he go in there for? Yeah, but see, different parts of the military, if you go in the military to be infantry, yeah, you don't know. Did he go in there to be an AA Mike, a truck driver, an engineer? Certain things in the military is good for you. Oh, he didn't tell you. You need to ask him what he went in there for. I hope he didn't go in there for infantry. You need to ask him what he went in there for when you do get a chance to talk to him. Ask him what his job is in the military. I damn sure hope he didn't go in there for infantry, because if he went in there for infantry, he in the field a lot. He's out there outside 95% of his time if he went in there for that. But ask him what his job is when you talk to him. And yes, you're right. Our country is too unstable. It is too unstable with Donald Trump being the president. But like I said, if y'all, I don't know. It just seemed like to me that veterans that went to war is not getting what they deserve. You know, you got everybody doing, when the kids come back from basic training, all this big stuff. You know, before the war, they weren't doing all this. Before the war, they weren't doing all this. But see, who started the war? Republicans. Who started the war? Republicans. George W. Bush. When 9/11 stopped, George W. Bush. Who trained these people to fly airplanes? American schools. Let's go back to 9/11. Who trained these people? The American schools. Anybody for $1. Anybody. Okay, another thing I want y'all to realize that y'all ain't paying attention to. Let me bring up 9/11. Now let me tell y'all something. 9/11 was set up. The reason I'm gonna tell y'all 9/11 was set up, it's a few people on here that worked at the airlines. There's a few people that worked at the airlines. Yes, security wasn't as tight back then, but it still wasn't no way for you to go through a scanner and get a box cutter or a knife on an airplane. It wasn't no way before. When I went through the scanners back in the early 90s, when I was flying, the thing still beeped for your belt, but it still was going to beep for a knife or a box cutter. How did that knife or box cutter get on those airplanes for those people to be able to hijack those planes? Go back and think about it. Think about that now. You still had metal detectors before 9/11. You still had it. And yes, security is way better now. But think about it. During 9/11, if a lady went on there with something metal in her purse, her scanner still went off, right? So think about it. How did these people get on these airplanes with these knives and box cutters to take over a plane? Just think about that, ladies and gentlemen. When I worked at the airport, we watched a video. We watched a video, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. We watched a video when I was at the airport. Right after 9/11, we all had to sit down and watch a video of what happened during 9/11. And the videos was of the airplanes that blew up the Twin Towers. So let me just tell y'all this. And the one airplane that was going towards the Pentagon. So let me say this to you guys. And the one airplane that crashed in Pennsylvania, right? Y'all just listen to what I'm gonna tell y'all. If you ever went to Washington, D.C. and you saw the Pentagon, the street that they said the airplane was coming on, it had night lights, big old night lights, all the way down the street to the Pentagon. Okay? I mean, where it's lighted up like it's damn near daytime over there. Now you're talking about a 757 airplane with the wingspan of shit way out there. I'm just going to be long. And I'm trying to get y'all to look at the picture. I just want y'all to look at this picture before I get ready to get off here tonight. You have a 757. If you don't know what a 757 airplane look like, Google it, and it's going to come up on your phone. But as that plane was lowered and they said crashed into the Pentagon, the one thing I want to ask y'all, Why did it knock down no poles? Why didn't it hit one light pole? To get that low, to crash that low into a building, why that airplane didn't crash into one light pole? I just think about that. You know what hit that Pentagon? And do y'all really want to know what hit the Pentagon? That's what you call a cruise missile. That's what you call a cruise missile. Only a cruise missile can go through those streets like that and hit their target. It wasn't no airplane, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to be honest with you. What happened was that broken up airplane, like you said, it was placed out there before that missile hit that building. That was a cruise missile hit the Pentagon. That wasn't no airplane. And I'm going to give you another thing. In Pennsylvania, where they said that the people fought the hijackers and that plane crashed in that field, one thing I want to ask y'all though, why they didn't discover no bones? Why is it wasn't no engine? Engines are made out of titanium. Why wasn't no engine out there? If you go back and look at the video, where was the bones? Where was the engine? But I saw a video, and I'm going to just tell y'all this part. When that airplane crashed in Pennsylvania, the same flight number was landing in upstate New York. The same plane. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell y'all this. Those planes was empty. Each and every last one of those planes, don't believe this stuff they talking about what people was calling from the airplanes and all of this. Ladies and gentlemen, those planes was empty. Each one of those planes was full of fuel to bring down those buildings. The plane that crashed in Pennsylvania wasn't nobody on that plane. They didn't discover no bones or nothing. Don't forget now, they did not discover nothing. All right. Y'all see, I told y'all, when I'm telling y'all something, believe it. What you say, Gerald Battle? You worked at the Pentagon. All of those light poles, if you telling me a 757 was coming down that low to hit, it would have destroyed all those light poles. It didn't touch one light pole. Not one. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You tell American people something, they're going to believe it. When you keep driving in and driving in and driving in and driving in their heads, they believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking this all the way back to 9/11. Those people's on those planes, they were sacrificed. Those people were sacrificed to make y'all thought that it was a terrorist attack. And I'm going to tell y'all, before I get out of here, I want everybody to listen to me good. I'm just being real. Go look at the movie, Long Kiss Goodnight. Go and get the movie, A Long Kiss Goodnight. Sit down, watch that movie Sunday night. Tell me what y'all see. Okay? Go get the movie, A Long Kiss Goodnight. Watch that movie. This is for everybody on here. Sunday night, I want everybody to come back. And when I ask you something, I want everybody to respond with something that y'all seen in that movie. And I'm going to tell y'all, Samuel L. Jackson is in that movie. Watch that movie and listen to that movie. Because what you're going to listen to, the same thing that happened. But you got to pay attention to the movie. And Sunday night, I'm going to ask y'all, Tell me it was a key word in that movie. I want to see that anybody going to get it Sunday night. So if you can, if it's on your Netflix or whatever, watch the movie Long Kiss Goodnight, and y'all will see how they planned it 9/11. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, this your boy, Nate the Truth. I done told y'all we had a good conversation tonight. I'm just telling y'all, watch the movie A Long Kiss Goodnight. And then Sunday, it's a few words in that movie that you got to pay attention to. And you're going to trip out when you get back on this thing Sunday. You're going to be tripping out all week if you watch that movie. I'm telling you, A Long Kiss Goodnight. Hey, this is your boy, Nate the Truth. Thank everybody for listening. Thank y'all for paying attention. We got to do this Sunday night. We're going to continue to do this. Like I said, this is real. I'm just giving y'all something that y'all need to know. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Pay attention to what's going on in this government. When you go watch that movie, it's going to trip you the fuck out. And you're going to see Sunday, it's going to be say, damn, I didn't know all of that. This your boy, Nate the Truth. Y'all have a good night. Be blessed. Thank y'all. Don't forget, tell your friends, tell other people. Let's continue to grow this thing. True family. I'm out. Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar.
Songs by Kendrick Lamar on Amazon Music.
Alexa, Kendrick Lamar, Luther.
Here's Luther by Kendrick Lamar.
Y'all have a real good night. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you, my cousins, for coming in, tuning in with me. Appreciate everybody.
Hey, Roman numeral 7.